Love wants you, we can bring it on the floor. Never danced like this before. We don't talk about it.
Hey guys, what's cracking? It is Krakenation, coach of the Boston Bisharps, and today, for the first time since Season 2 Finals, I am taking on the Finnish Blizzards, coached by the Finny himself. Finny and I have had a long story arc, if you will say, and we were once the go-to rivals of the CSL. And now we are clashing forces once again. He, of course, is doing phenomenally well this season, as could always be expected of Finny. I think his record is 6-1, and mine is 5-2. So yeah, he's or it might be his record might be 5-2 actually as well. Yeah, I think it's 5-2 actually. But yeah, he's doing really well this season, and he always is a force to be reckoned with. And I don't think I've ever actually even managed to beat him in season. So that's awful. Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna go over the team real quick. We got a Mega Blastoise with just Scald, Aura Sphere, Rapid, Nice Beam. This is pretty much the standard set I've been bringing week to week with enough EVs to outspeed something or other. It's just the set I bring every week. But this set is pretty nice against this team. Hits pretty much everything pretty hard and a lot of things super effectively. That's freaking Scald because those burns can be huge on something like Mega Scissor. We're running Life Orb on Tapu Lele, which is a new item. But yes, that's a new item, but it's still pretty exciting. I don't know. Aromatherapy is because he does have Pokemon that could be clicking toxic, such as Sylveon, even Scissor. A lot of these lower tier, more defensive Pokemon. So Aromatherapy is useful. Hidden Power Fire is to hit Scissor, obviously incredibly hard. We are EV to outspeed Scissor, and then Psyshock and Psychic are just. It's weird to be running two Psychic moves, but that's because Tapu Lele just gets so much power out of its Psychic Stab. And in this situation, I just really want to be able to pick which side am I hitting you on today. He doesn't have a whole lot of good Psychic resists. I think his best one is probably Scissor, who can just smack that with a Hidden Power Fire. He also has Uxie that I was considering Shadow Ball for, but I decided on Aromatherapy instead. Next up, we've got Skarm with Roost, Brave Bird, Toxic, Whirlwind. What's important with the Skarm reset is that it can phase out things such as Terrakion or Scissor or whatever his other one is, actually. Terrakion, Scissor, or Salamence, sorry. Specifically, those three are the ones that we can phase out pretty comfortably. Maybe not Terrakion or a special Salamence as much, obviously. So I gotta be wary of those before I know their sets. But beyond that, maybe like a Cursed Swampert or anything can be easily phased out, as well as Trevenant. And we can Toxic some stuff, Ogden stuff, all really useful. And then Brave Bird obviously is damage, Roost obviously, but just the Whirlwind is key on Skarmory right now because I feel like there's so many threatening setup mons. So we got Gengar with Life Orb, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, Icy Wind. Shadow Ball plus Sludge Bomb, which he's phenomenal covered. Energy Ball lets us hit Terrakion for, I think, KO after rocks, or at least after some chip or something. And then Swampert for the KO. Unfortunately, it doesn't get Grass Knot, otherwise I'd be running Grass Knot. I think it doesn't get Grass Knot. Let me just double check that. Rip. So we're running Energy Ball today. And then I could be running Focus Blast. I really wanted to hit Terrakion, but I decided that, I don't know, Sludge Energy Ball would also allow me to hit Swampert, and that's pretty big. So, yeah. And then Icy Wind allows me to KO, actually, any, almost most Salamence sets, especially in guaranteed after rocks. If it's non-bulk invested, which it has to be pretty non-bulk invested, so mostly speed and attack if it wants to outspeed something like Tapu Lele, which is where those really useful speed tiers on my team come in. He just has to run that speed tier. So yeah, he's since he's in that position, I can definitely force some interesting things out of that Icy Wind. Hopefully, it's a good stop and allows. It's also a weird move in the sense that it also gives me that special attack drop and hits quite a few things on this team. So I can always just click it in a pinch. It's like the move to click if there might be a switch out, basically. It also slows down any Scarfers on his team. I guess his most likely Scarfers would be maybe Mantine, maybe Swampert, maybe Sylveon, Salamence. All get instantly slowed down by Icy Wind. We'll switch in. Next up, we've got Ursaring with Toxic Orb. So, fortunately, Ursaring cannot outspeed Terrakion, but so I didn't EV or run a move to hit Terrakion. Besides that, Ursaring actually walks through his team after a Swords Dance. So I'm really excited to see what it brings to the table. It doesn't really fear the burn from Trevenant as much because it gets that because of Quick Feet and Facade, but it also can activate its own status, so again, doesn't fear it too much. Crunch also allows it to hit that. Fire Punch for Mega Scissor, and then Facade for literally destroying everything. I'm really excited about this Ursaring set. He's got a pretty slow team. The fastest Pokemon is Terrakion. Terrakion could be EV to outspeed Garchomp. And in the situation that it is, this actually will outspeed. And a +2 Facade still does like 80 or 90 Terrakion. So that's pretty cool. Next, and finally we've got a defensive Chomp. Just rocks. Fire Blast is for Scissor, obviously, and then everything else is just for coverage against this here team. Yeah, so that is the squadron. I'd like to creep my speed a tad more. And we are going to just accept this team challenge. Wow, so all the threats are here. Wheezing is interesting. Wheezing is an interesting bring for sure. I'm glad I brought something to hit that. It's going to be important to know if it's Assault Vest very quickly. Gengar with Hidden Power Fire would have been nice. No Shadow Ball resist is not good to note on this team. Tapu Lele can put in work, especially once. It can put in mad work coming in on three of those mons. And so can Blastoise. Blastoise puts in some serious work as well. Kind of like the Gengar lead. Swampert's really likely, I feel like. But Energy Ball has a good chance to kill Swampert unless it's Rindo. So he leads with Wheezing. So Wheezing gets like Ghost or Dark coverage or something, right? Yep. And yep, really gets Ghost coverage and Dark coverage and crap. What else does Wheezing get? Explosion is interesting. Toxic is a possibility. Tapu Lele might have been a good lead, I guess. I suppose. So I know it also gets like fire moves, which is why, and I'm sure they'll do a lot to Skarmory. Kind of like the Blastoise switch here. The move I'd expect to click is either a Ghost move or a Dark move. If it had a Dark type, that would have been great. If Skarmory is what he expects, he's going to stay in if he has Flamethrower. Switch out if he doesn't. If Blastoise is what he expects, he would go into Sylvia. Blastoise puts in so much work. I don't know if I should be switching in willy-nilly like this. I don't want to put Garchomp also puts in a lot of work against these three. So I think I'm going to go into Blastoise. So he goes into Sylveon. Alright, there's a Sylveon. Would have been nice to fire off a Sludge Bomb. Alright, so he's making plays around my plays. Gotta know this thing's set, right? But the only Pokemon that can take a hit is that's really unfortunate. Okay, Sylvia. Microvoice. Alright, so it's worth noting that that did 50, which points me to him being like that set. So he's like we know he's 252. I almost want to say he's this set right here. We know that, and we know he has hyper voice. I'm just going to do this because against Finny, I don't want to sleep on any information. Just going to click Roost. Wow, Skarmory puts in work here. That is the most spec Swampert I have ever seen in my life. I guess modest. I want to see timid with choice specs. Nope, so that's just a specially offensive. Could be Scarf, but we don't know yet. We do know that we outspeed, so I want to click Roost again. So it's probably that looks like a set. Expecting the second Scald, it could be a good time to switch in Tapu Lele. Want to calc that first though, because rocks are up. Okay, Tapu. Let's just calc it. I don't think Tapu Lele is gonna be a switch here realistically, but I do want to calc it. Okay, so that does a lot. Oh, he's not specs though. That does a lot more than I'm comfortable with still, though. Blastoise can come in and take that, though. I'm just going to fire off a Scald instead of a Rapid Spin. Okay, that's good to know that we do no damage to most Sylveon sets. I like the idea of spinning here a lot, so I won't get a ton of chances. Fortunately, if Terrakion sets up here, I am screwed. So do I Scald? Do I Rapid Spin? What is the play? With Scald or Rapid, unless he's like Akka or the Pasho Berry or whatever. That would be heat. With him, you never know. If Aurasphere kills, it could be worth clicking Aurasphere. But that's going to do less damage to Sylveon. Yeah, it's a bad move to click against this team in general, actually. Why did I have Aurasphere? Vanillux and Bufalon, I guess, yeah. Scald or Rapid Spin? Let's go with Earth. Let's see, what does he do here? He switches into Sylveon. I think he's been playing pretty switchy. Okay, good thing I clicked Scald. We did not take that whatsoever. But that was a Banded Terrakion that is now dead. Thinking that this is... I would rather save this while it's still here. It can Rapid Spin on 2 Pokemon on this team, so I definitely... Sacking this is not the play. Salamence has great coverage. That Fire Blast could bot me. I don't want to go directly into Chomp, though. Okay, I'm really glad I stayed in and I clicked Scald. That actually ended up being a great play because now, assuming no Scarf, which we can't totally assume, but Sylveon, I guess if he's max speed Sylveon, which is a Scarf Sylveon set, is potential still. I'll put this in because we this is also Stealth. No, that's not Scarf. So Sylveon's a really likely Scarfer, actually, I feel like, right now. I'm looking at my team as a Scarf. Yeah, Scarf Sylveon beats that. Helps against that, helps against that. Kind of like Scarf Sylveon against my team. So, I think that could very likely be Scarf. So a key here is going to be calcing this. That Dragon Claw. Because based on how much that did, we'll know. I feel like the Fire Z is so likely here. I feel like considering that wasn't Life Orb, he wouldn't be clicking Dragon Claw with Scarf Mence right now. If that's not when I have Skarmory and Avalugg. That's a Scarf Mence would be a terrible set. I'm kind of expecting the Aqua Fire. Or sorry, the Z Fire Blast. Dragon Claw did how much? 12? So yeah, he's just probably that. Yeah, I'm guessing he's that. Is he about to click the fire move? Yeah, I'd rather play it safe. It sucks because Garchomp's going to put in work, but I'm expecting this Z Fire here. Alright, that works. Really happy with that. Stone Edge is going to do how much? I'm going to click Stone Edge, I think. Well, the Rocks is nice. Rocks will be really nice. Do I have ways to beat this? I'm gonna set up my rocks. Scissor could have hazard clearing, I guess. Because I won't get off to a stone edge, the second stone edge, so yeah, I like stone edge more. How much is 1/6 plus 1/8? Alright, so that's good to know. Please hit, please connect, please connect, please connect, please connect. That Dragon Claw did a lot. No, it didn't. What do I value more, Gengar or a weakened Garchomp here? Almost weakened Garchomp. He saw me save. I guess I gotta play my best out of this situation. He saw me click to save Blastoise. What I'd expect is Earthquake if he has it. No, I wouldn't kill. He wouldn't click. He clicked Dragon Claw again. Okay, gotta play aggressive here. If this and Garchomp, fuck. Tapu Lele being down sucks. Gengar, I need you to kill with something. I should have scouted for the Z onto back onto Blastoise or back onto the Garchomp. This is so bad. Okay, it's basically down to Ursaring to save this game somehow. Doesn't matter, that dies. Would hidden power have not been awesome here? Blastoise is only big against Sylveons. I'm going to sack Blastoise here. I think if I click Shadow Ball, he's going to switch back out here. Let's keep this alive. If I click Shadow Ball and go, well, what's the worst case scenario? I click Shadow Ball, it goes wrong. Ursaring has to set up on a +1 Salamence. Yeah, the play would have been to switch Garchomp into Icy Wind did how much? 21, so he's not HP. Because that was huge. Killing this is crucial to... I mean, Ursaring winning is... I have a... Just clicking Sludge Bomb would have been nice there, but... He's gonna click. I mean, the only way is Ursaring wins is if I can survive a Bullet Punch from Scissors. Okay, so Sylveon's dead. I kind of like going into Garchomp on this Bullet Punch. Get the chip. What are the chances of running Superpower? Probably low. The Bullet Punch is going to do so much to Ursaring. I got to set up on Wheezing. I have to set up on Wheezing. Or I guess Mence somehow. Somehow, some way. If I need the SD. Yeah, I know, I need to set up on a... Ooh, the live there is huge. We gotta know that set ASAP. Didn't look like it did a lot of damage, which I like to see. Bullet Punch. Something is very off in this calc. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, Fire Blast, sorry. Oh, this is because it's a gank, but I typed in Garchomp. Okay, so this is clearly just the calculator glitching out. What the hell? Okay, I do not know what's wrong with my calculator right now. Okay, we're gonna try this calculator. Because it keeps giving me the wrong Pokemon. If I can just click Fire Punch, and this thing's weak, I think I click Fire Blast here. Or do I click Stone Edge? I'll think about that in a second. I just want to know what this thing's set is. No attack. It has to be no attack. That's good to know. That probably means... Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so I do not know what's going on with this calculator. I'm using like the Google Chrome calculator instead. Because look, I put in Garchomp and it doesn't update. Okay, so let's see. I click Stone Edge. He kills me. He kills me here. And then what do I do? I go into Ursaring and click Fire Punch. And then I start sleeping. He goes into something that can take this. I'm in trouble. Okay, so the question is, how much does Wheezing Explosion do to Ursaring? Okay, well this still isn't working, so we're gonna go over here. There being rocks on the field is very big. How much to Wheezing? Fire Blast did 29 to Wheezing. So this is like an offensive Wheezing. So then Explosion's very likely. Maybe at 60. Ursaring. Okay, so there's like an interesting kind of situation I'm kind of predicting here, where Scissors, I need to kill. Scissor. It's such a bad roll. A little more damage would be key. I don't want that extra rocks damage. So what about this play? Scout for Explosion. I mean, okay, so now the next calc I have to do is how much does Wheezing's Explosion? Oh yeah, way too much. I can't take that kind of damage. I mean, Gengar beats Salamence, but it doesn't. Okay, so I go into Gengar. No, I go into Ursaring. He clicks Explosion. I go into Gengar. He has to go into Scissor. I go into Skarmory and click Brave Bird. I like that series of plays. Alternatively, I don't want to risk Gengar in the situation. The rocks up is big. Rocks up is big. Gengar. Okay, wait, we know, let's see how much Gengar is going to do to this Weezing. Oh, Gengar kills this Weezing. Well, that's pretty nice. Oh, that's really nice. I feel like I can go directly into Gengar. It's like a Shadow Ball. Nope, never mind. Didn't kill. That's really bad. Fire Blasted 29. I should have been more careful with that calc. Yeah. I think I... How much of Skarm are we taking from Mence? I think I don't need to... Actually, this isn't that bad. How much did Dragon Claw do to our Garchomp? Yeah. Oh, it did 12% to Skarmory. Okay, that's good to know. I can just calc off that too. Yeah. So, I think that's likely. So we can actually take one and click Brave Bird. And he's gonna be at 71. It could kill. It's very unlikely. $59. Okay, we're just gonna talk to Izzy real quick. Okay, so I just want to recalc this. I've already made one calcing mistake today. Don't need to make another. We don't know if it's SWDF or defensive, but we gotta assume worst case scenario, right? Ooh, that's an interesting play. There's a way out of it if Fire Punch doesn't kill, but... But you figure, I mean, you look at the teams. He invests into speed a little bit, because there's, right? He's at 75. Just outspeed Blastoise. I mean, let's say he's even 100. Let's say he's 200. A burn is also keeps me in it. Was there any situation under which I switched to Skarmory here? Yeah, no, Skarmory can't beat this. I gotta click Fire Punch. Please kill, please kill, please kill. Yeah! .343, max speed Salamence. It's 317. Yes! Woo! Wow! Ursaring was huge! Let's go! Alright. Great game to Finny. As always, you guys saw, every last play mattered. I'm going to ask... Okay, anyways, we're going to discuss this, but anyways, that was a great game to Finny. I'm amped about that. Wow, that was an exhilarating game. Well played to Finny for sure. Whew. Yeah, damn. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. It is always very appreciated. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Krakenation out.